house back together day, which I love and hate. That Caitlin Moran book, got onto the 3rd chapter. It's not for me. It's not for me. It was a bit negative and whingy, sort of taking the mickey a little bit. Got a bit gross in some parts, and I just thought, do you know what? I don't need to hear about her trials and tribulations when I've got my own. Nice day out. Not really. I've just been blathering onto Instagram, and now I'm going to have to repeat myself and blather here because I've got to do it in both places. Because I have to do it in both places because, and I have to do it twice because I record this one landscape and Instagram is portrait, and also I sort of, it's different. Instagram stories feels different to vlogging. Vlogging feels a bit more personal, a little bit more steady, less rushed, more like I'm chatting with a chum, and Instagram feels more like I'm chatting to a group of 4 or 5 people. Do you know what I mean? So I'm about to start writing out the names. Oh, that's a mess there. Let's go like that. I'm gonna tilt you up so you don't have to see my mess. This is such a good tripod, by the way. Link is underneath Friday's vlog, which would have been 9th. See what a dupe. That just looks lovely and serene. And you can't see the bin that's overflowing, the basket of knitwear, the chair, stool with my sunglasses, not that I'm going to need those today, and my coffee cup, my fabric in the corner, the chair that Margot's wrecked. Look at that. It's all gone. Poof! So I'm about to allocate tickets to those that have joined in with the Lay Family Yarn Raffle. Incredibly, it's only been going 2 days and we're up to 1,800 quid. Just blows my mind. It blows my mind. And what I was saying on Instagram just now is it's one of my favouriteest jobs and one of my worstest jobs. Favouriteest job because every single pound is a pound closer to reaching the goal of getting these kids a minibus, much needed minibus. And it just, I can't describe the feeling. You know when you've had a bee in your bonnet for a long time and to begin with it felt like it was never going to happen. And then you're getting so close, suddenly, unexpectedly, because literally 6 weeks ago, I thought we were going to take years to get there. And then suddenly it's within our grasp. Oh. So I love it. I love writing it all down, writing down and sort of feeling each pound. Do you know what I mean? I've said that twice now. And all the comments as well. I've said this before. Many people often leave a comment saying, congratulations, you're getting there. Or so many compliments for Kelly's yarn and just people rooting for us, you know. It's just lush. And then all the familiar names, the names that come up every single time. You just make me feel like you're holding my hand and I couldn't love you more. It's just gorgeous. And the thing that I don't like about doing this job is that I get very achy hand, very achy, and it takes a long time. And I worry that I'm not doing it right. So I'm always anxious until I get to the end of the list and the number of tickets allocated matches the amount of money that we've got in the pot. And I'm constantly thinking I'm going to get it wrong, because in my head, if you've been allocated ticket, if you gave a fiver and you get allocated tickets 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, if the next person gives a fiver, in my head I think it's 5 to 10. They get tickets 5 to 10, but they don't. They get tickets 6 to 10. But when you look at 6 to 10, it feels like they're only getting 4 tickets. But of course they're not. They're getting 5 tickets because it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you see what I mean? But my head gets in a muddle. Oh my gracious, I've been talking for 5 minutes. I'm procrastinating. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay. Can you hear the rain? Can you see the leaves dropping? It's so beautiful. I wasn't sure what to wear today. Do I choose the toxic jacket, since I've been told it's a terrible environmental item of clothing? Or do I wear the wax jacket? The wax jacket, which is probably better for the environment, but it's also slightly camouflage when you're walking through dark woods and sometimes busy road. I plumped for the visible jacket because I figured, well. So I've been on a dog walk, I've got wet, I've done the school run, I got cold, I'm back. I was not feeling motivated, couldn't be bothered to cook, couldn't be bothered to do much. Got parents' consultations in a minute, but I thought I'll just check, itchy nose, see how the raffle's going. Gone through the £2,000 barrier, and now I'm back writing down the names and issuing ticket numbers. This is incredible. Parents' consultation is done. I've got to say, there are some good things that have come out of this COVID thing. It is so much easier to just sit in your living room with your iPad and press a button and do a Zoom call, rather than having to go up to the school, queue, wait around, go in, see the teacher, drive home, make sure that you've got all the children catered for and cared for and what have you, because you know what it's like. These after school things, you know, you need to have your kids looked after, don't you? So it's brilliant, it's absolutely brilliant. And also there's no running late, because the way they set it up is you get your allocated amount of time and there's a timer that ticks down, so you finish on time. It's great. I thought it was great. So supper's cooking now. I just really slurred that. So supper is cooking now. I call our weekday non-fancy meal supper. Weekends it would probably be called dinner, especially if we had people over to eat, that would be called dinner. In the UK, we call our meal times, apart from breakfast, all sorts of different things depending on where you grew up or where you live. I thought now I would show you my current WIP situation because they've all accumulated, all of them, in here. I'll flip you round. I've got 2 baskets here. Now this basket, I need to sort it out because I want to put that in here. This has got a little notions pouch of bits, my hanky because my eyes run, my spinning, which I haven't picked up for a while. I need to do that before I lose any skills I've acquired. Hello Margot. This is a jar opener. Don't ask me why it's in there. And this is yarn that there's a feather, a fluffer, as Bill calls them, that is in a current WIP. You really can't see the colour. It's a gorgeous rusty colour. Oh, there we go. It's lush, Mr. B's yarn. So I've got, oh Margot, you are tragic. I'm going to spin you round. Right, go away. Oh, she's a monster. You're a monster. Okay, I have got here my Northeasterly that I haven't knitted in ages. I like it. I love it. I need to knit that. That's gorgeous. So I've got all of my yarns and everything in this little rope bowl, but I've obviously collected too much. I've been given so much. I'm very fortunate. So that needs to be transferred into this Bolga basket. I got that Bolga basket from wovenology.co.uk. I'll link it below. And I got this Bolga basket from the Botanical Candle Company. There's 2 sizes there currently because I was looking it up for Ramya. She couldn't find them on the website. They're underneath matches and homewares. This is one of my WIPs that I've got in my Zumo bento bag thing. Don't know if you'll be able to see this. Like, look, there's Cuddles and Kisses. This is the One Fine Day sock from Catherine. It's because I was listening to Caitlin Moran earlier. And it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. The yarn's Mr. B's yarns. This is Midnight Fox. And I did, oh gosh, what was it called? The Fincham technique for Kitchener stitching. And it worked. Not too bad. I mean, not perfect, but not too bad. I find Kitchener is fine, but this is much more easily memorizable. So that is a WIP that I've got going at the moment. I've just finished the colour work there. Looks a bit funny on that side for some reason. This light's awful. I apologise. Next up, in my Ollie and Bella bag, Cherie put a vlog out today, spur of the minute. We didn't know she was going to do that because she was feeling a bit off and now she is on. So that's brilliant. I look forward to that later. This is Mr. B's yarn. This is I Am the Gingerbread Man colourway from Christmas last year. Lucy, Country Bumps, she has a podcast, go and watch hers. She picked it up for me at Flock when I couldn't go and I knew that they were going to be running out. I am knitting a basic sock. I've just sort of cast on my usual 64 stitches, done a twisted rib, and then I'm knitting down the leg. I like quite a long leg. And I'm about to put in a heel in this. This is part of a sock set that, I'm trying to think what it's called. It's part of the Iron Bridge collection. I only said it yesterday. What is it, Kelly? I can't remember what the set's called. Anyway, I've stolen this for heels and possibly toes in this because I'm copying Jooles. She just made a beautiful pair and so I'm copying. And I'm using Jooles' heel, her Go Day heel from her Sweet Simple Sock pattern. And I'm just gonna knit this in a different colour. I think it'll work. Then in the same bag, I have got a bit of a thwarted project. You know my headband? Well, I thought I'd have enough left over to do a ribbed hat, but I really don't because I've knitted this much. I've only got this tiny amount of wool left. I've already started unravelling it because I had a massive part of the crown left to do and a tiny nugget. So I'm unravelling that. And that will have to have some other incarnation. Look. That feels really weird. Stupid. Shove that in that Bolga basket with the needle. Okay, so that's my sock in there. I look absolutely awful. My hair is stuck to my head. I got caught in the weather, didn't I, earlier? That's from the Caliometry. Franca made me this bag. I love it. It's empty now, apart from the pattern from the Caliometry. This is just a basket, a catch-all. Got notions, more notions. Oh, that can go over there to be sorted out. And then lastly, I have got, put my babies in there. I have got the, I don't know even how you say it, Bregna Sweater, which means fern in Danish. It's a bit hard to show you because I'm on the shoulder part, and it's in this lovely soft alpaca silk yarn. I think it's Rowan, it's really old. I've just found a mistake there. That is annoying. Oh, never mind. It's doing so well. I was unpicking all my mistakes. Oh well. This yarn's horrendous for just making tufts and can you see that as you're knitting it? But when it's blocked, it seems to stabilize somewhat, and it doesn't seem to pill. It almost kind of felts. So I'm rather enjoying knitting that. It's quite an unusual construction, so I'm having to concentrate. I'm going to show you a picture of it. It's lovely. I'm going to knit on that tonight. Right. So I'm going to sort all of this stuff out later. I'm going to go and finish cooking the supper, serve that up, eat it, have a shower, read to the kid, and then settle down for an evening of knitting. Oh, I'm going to carry on writing out raffle ticket numbers. It was so exciting earlier on this afternoon because the more I was writing them down, I kept getting notifications of £1, £2, £3, £5, £10, £15, £20. It was, it was so great. Oh, I was thinking, oh, we're never going to get to the end of this list. It was brilliant. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for all of your gorgeous comments. I'm trying to keep up with them. I'm hoping I'm doing an okay job. If I've missed any and you wanted an answer, just give me a nudge. Sometimes if I've replied to you and then you reply to me again, YouTube doesn't tell me. So unless I find that notification in my emails, I sometimes miss your second response. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for subscribing. It really helps for other people to find me when you click like and subscribe and leave a comment, even just a emoji or a couple of kisses, because that helps the YouTube algorithm. And I know that I'm not playing the game right with the algorithm, because there's this podcast that I can't remember the name of now. It's gorgeous and I've been really enjoying it. She's on the 4th episode. I think she's called Amy. It's a brilliant name. She's Scottish. She's beautiful. She's got a gorgeous voice. And she's got 4 podcasts and she's already got thousands of subscribers. So I don't know how it happens. And it's not about numbers for me. Obviously, I don't care popularity wise. I'm not bothered. But it matters to me because of the my mission for getting Bill's special school bus. Obviously, the more followers, the more adverts get run, the more revenue, the quicker I can get this bus. So if anybody knows how the YouTube algorithm works, let me know. Not that I want to play that game, but needs must. And as a means to an end, I'll do what I have to do. So that's enough from us. Good night. Good night. I'm going to carry on being an annoying little puppy dog. I'll see you tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow.